I want to share with you a benefit that alhamdulillah, I was trying to share it with you for a while, but Allah musta'an. But alhamdulillah, when I was in the seminar that our brothers at Masjid al-Khair in Kansas City, Missouri, it's Kansas City in Missouri, not Kansas State. They had, and our brother Farid Abdullah, by the way, they give the salam, alhamdulillah. It was a nice dawrah, mashallah, it was very beneficial. And from the thing that our brother, Shaykh Farid Abdullah, hafidahullah ta'ala, because he was talking about the rulings and the regulations of the in the masjid, when you come to the masjid. And one of the things he was talking about the sutra that you should take, and you should pray to a sutra. Don't just pray to nothing. Like, you leave a big space between you and a wall and the like. And from the things he mentioned is, some of us, we take a sutra, a chair, like the chair that Ismail is sitting on and Sheikh is sitting on. He says, these chairs, as you see, I need a chair, but I don't want to bother you, brothers. Come here. Put this chair on top here if you can, so I can show you. You see the chair like this, guys? Now, let's say a brother wants to pray to this chair. You see how there is a space between the legs of the chair. Okay? There is space. Shaykh al-Albani, rahimahullah ta'ala, he says that if you want to pray, you have to pray to something that is straight, not just space between two pillars. It's like someone, there is a pillar and there is another pillar, he's going to pray between them. He says, so therefore, if you want to take a chair as a sutra, don't just put the chair like this and pray towards the chair, but you're praying directly towards the space. He says, turn it, like if you're standing this way, turn it like this. So now you have one of the legs of the chair as sutra in front of you. That's clear, inshallah? Jazakumullah khair. The same thing he says about this desk. You see how there is a space? So you want to pray, you have to get straight in front of the legs, one of the legs. Alhamdulillah, I knew this fatwa before, mashallah, but alhamdulillah, there is time for everything. So I heard my brother Farid mention it, and he mentioned the statement of Shaykh al-Albani as well. I said that once I go back, inshallah, I'm going to share with these my brothers, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan, barakallahu feekum. Ahsant. He says, don't be fooled by the internet and the people who are out there on the internet. There is a lot of deviant people on the internet. There are deviant, what do they call them? Not just people, websites, channels. Actually, in the television, those who they may have televisions. There is, subhanAllah, once I received from our brothers, one of the Salafi groups, they mention the television channels of the Rawafid, Shia, many, and you name, if you hear their names, oh boy, you're like, this is it. But they are for Shia al-Rafida. They are channels and websites for the Orientalists. They speak fluent Arabic, but they are not Muslims. And they use this. I know, they use this to take the people away from the understanding. That's why you got to be careful, ya. Not just because, oh, Sheikh so-and-so says. When did Sheikh said it? Did you hear his voice? When did Sheikh said it? They lie. They will tell you Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah said this, and they bring you statements of kufr. Shaykh Muhammad Abdul Wahhab said this, and they bring you statements of kufr. He never said that. They said, that's your Shaykh in his book. Where is this book? Bring the book. They know. They're like, oh, no, this guy, no. Get him, kick him out of the group. And you're not supposed to be in those groups anyway. You got to protect yourself. So this is a very important point that Dhakir mentioned. Some people are very eloquent and they can present things in this way, and you may fall in love with the way they talk and present things because they can speak good and right. But then what that speech will be of no benefit if it's upon falsehood. It's like someone who's going to put the best icing on the rotten cake. or soak an old, rotten, moldy burger in hot sauce and give it to you in a nice bun and fresh tomatoes. You take a bite? That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. They take the falsehood and try to make it look it's the truth. Okay? So Allah salam wa afiyah. Now,